Good morning, Kentucky. Welcome to this ABC 36 News Update. Here's what's making news now. A Lexington man admits to having child porn, and now he'll hand over the keys to his house as part of his punishment. 62-year-old Joseph Leitner confessed to possession of child porn, surrendering his home as part of a plea agreement. ABC 36's Tony Hensley has more on this unusual case.
In federal court, 62-year-old Joseph Leitner admitted that between March and May of 2008, he downloaded thousands of images of child pornography. He also said since 2005, he collected and kept pornographic images of teenage boys inside his home in the Chevy Chase subdivision of Lexington. It's the home neighbors say Leitner grew up in and moved into after the death of his parents. Now the government will soon own the home.
In a child pornography case, what we may say is the house was used as a protective shield so that the illegal activity could go on undetected.
Leitner has also signed an agreement stating he forfeits the house to the United States of America.
We cannot seize it without his consent, and ultimately, if they decide that's in their best interest to go ahead and sign that sheet and agree to a plea agreement, then that's what's going to happen, and that's how it usually works.
Last June, police searched the home and seized 100 CDs and several computers containing pornographic images of children as young as 6. This hasn't happened in Kentucky, but it's not uncommon.
This does go on. This has happened in other parts of the country. It's the first time in this district that this has happened.
Leitner will be sentenced in October. He faces 5 to 20 years in prison. In other news, a Lexington man is behind bars after police say he took off running following a traffic stop. It happened around 1 this morning on North Broadway near 7th Street. Police say they noticed a car crossing the center line and went to pull it over. When the driver stopped, he jumped out and ran off. Police were able to catch up with him and arrest him a few blocks away. He's been identified as 24-year-old Jesse Ray Nance. He's now charged with DUI, fleeing, and other charges. A busy Lexington road is now back open after an early morning crash. It happened around 3:30 this morning on Richmond Road at the intersection of North Locust Hill. Police say a woman lost control, hit the curb, and flipped her car, landing on North Locust Hill. She didn't go to the hospital. Instead, she went to jail. Police have charged her with DUI. And sentencing is set for today for the former Garrett County emergency manager charged in a deadly crash. Dwayne Nave pled guilty last month to reckless homicide, assault, and DUI. Nave was driving a county-owned vehicle on US 27 in Garrett County back in 2007 when he hit another vehicle head-on. Willard Quinn was killed in the crash. Prosecutors recommend Nave spend 5 years in prison. That is your update. Be sure to check for new information at WTVQ.com.